Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Tactics Ogre Reborn walkthrough. Making our way through the Chapter 3 Chaos route this time. And actually I'm just going to check the Warren report here. Yeah, these are new, I just don't know if I've read these before. So Crits and I Annex. Yeah, I think this happened in... Is this every round? I don't know. Anyways, Duke Ronway of the Duke Ronway of the Walliser Resistance has met with Galgastani leaders to negotiate the dissolution of the army and the formal handover of Courtenay. This signals the end of the Kingdom of Galgastan established by the Hierophant Belbatos. Galgastani join the resistance. Some former Galgastani soldiers are flocking to the Walliser Resistance. Many of them long to end the war that has stretched on for more than 2 years, and they are eager to prove their mettle against the Bakram armies. Rime refugees return. A large number of refugees fled Rime for neighboring regions when the Bakram invaded. Those who have taken up in Faidak have started to make their way home. The Bakram claim the restoral of public order in Rime is to thank for this, but refugees state their poor treatment at the hands of the people of Faidak has forced them to leave. And Mount Wabri erupts. Mount Wabri in the Burnham Massif has erupted for the first time in 60 years. The blast shook the land for miles, but tremors have now subsided. Though the Belerian Isles are volcanic, Mount Hedon on Ban Hamogba was the only known active volcano until now. And then Courtenay Keep captured. Remnants of the Galgastani army have recaptured Courtenay Keep from the Walliser Resistance. The assault was led by High Commander Zabos, a close aide of the late Hierophant Balbatos. Played a key role in the Blood War and is wanted for crimes committed against the peoples of Valeria. Yeah, we'll get him eventually. So here's the start of Chapter 3 Chaos and what my Chaos frame is looking like. The Galgastan is, or the Galgastani frame is what we really need to be focused on. Let me just see here, 3 Chaos. Yeah, actually, there really isn't going to be anything in Chaos as far as decisions that we need to worry about. Let me check Chapter 2 stuff. What even is this? Oh, 2 Chaotic, yeah. Well, that's interesting. It kind of seems like... Basically, if you tell Sistina that she chases a dream in Chapter 2, it looks like that's actually the best decision that you can make for Chapter 2. I'm wondering if it's worth it to go back. It probably isn't, though. Yeah, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna figure out if there are some choices that I should make instead. Prior to this. I kind of doubt it, but I think we can make up enough of the Galgastani Chaos frame within Chapter 4, because obviously I'm going to want to get Chrysidia, which is... She may end up being the last person I recruit, actually. Yeah, Sistina, or I'm sorry, Saria will be... I'll recruit her in Chapter 3 Chaos, and then in Chapter 4, excuse me, in Chapter 4 I'll be getting Chrysidia. Excuse me, jeez. But yeah, I don't think I need to go back. I mean, optimally, we wouldn't, or we'd be 5. Yeah, we'd be at 40 if we basically didn't help Sistina. Because you lose 5 with the Galgastani when you help Sistina during Chapter 2, Chaos, that is. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to matter, though. Let's take a look at Chapter 4 here. So when you enter on Chaos, you'll gain 5 with Galgastan. So we'll be at 40. Yeah, we won't need to. Then at Brigantis Castle, if we just walk in and do it peacefully, we won't lose any Galgastani frame. And then the big stuff will be within Heim, and we'll be able to get plus 15 to the Galgastani frame there. Yeah, and we'll have more than enough. Like, it's not even... Yeah, we don't need to do anything special, and it won't be worth... It wouldn't be worth going way back into Chapter 2 to get that extra, like, 5 Galgastani Chaos Frame. But, anyways, let's head on into Xeod Moors. Is that... I don't even know if that's how to say this, but, maybe it is. What are we dealing with here? A knight. There's a ninja here. Monster. I always like to check now the different clans of all the enemies. Yeah, just really Walsters and Galgastanis. Let's do this. To battle.
Well. If it isn't Denham of Goliath, fancy meeting you here. I thought you fled across the waves for shore, headhunters baying at your heels. The wheel turns for me today. Your head will make a fine trophy, vice be damned.
Okay, guy. I think I'll probably just let the AI do this one. Oh, I forgot to check the terms. So debuff an enemy and obtain a buff card. Let's just do a really quick and easy buff card. There you go. Easy enough. All right. Yeah, and I'll turn AI on from this point on. Yeah, man, I thought maybe getting the Galgastani frame was going to be a lot harder, but it's just not. I think as long as, I guess, you're doing a couple of things, right? Like not running around with Galgastanis, you know, and I guess, you know, killing other Galgastanis. That'll reduce your chaos frame, but most of the stuff is just going to be really easy to get, you know, plus Galgastani via these conversation options. There's also another option. So the big one is, though, in the Royal City. So basically, if you probably want to go Lord, because that's what gets you the plus 15. You can probably work it out, though. Actually, yeah, you'd be able to work it out if you went the Princess route as well, although it'll be slightly more difficult, I think. So I was at 35 already. We'd get plus 5 with Galgastan if we go Princess route, so that'd be 40. So you'd still be 10 short though. But then you could do there's a choice in Karitanai Castle later on where Maruva is asking you if you can handle the forbidden magic, right? It's basically the forbidden magic quest, like to start it. If you say that you're unsure,
pursued by our armies and the Galgastani alike, you fight well. But what can you possibly hope to achieve at this late hour?
I do not know in truth, but as long as there is any chance of ending this conflict, I will persevere.
Absurdity. If it's less fighting you want, lay down your sword. You should have run long before, not challenged us. It is we who have fought long for peace in this land, while you've run whimpering in your weakness, too craven for a cause.
mean. All right.
Mock me if it please you, but I run from no one. Your noble cause is little more than lords bickering over land and title. Lords whose struggles sow the seeds of further conflict. If it is true peace you seek, leave the Duke. He promises prosperity even as he salts the earth beneath us. Always an eye for an eye. This war will never end.
Slander and venom, masquerading as wisdom. Let's see if that silvery tongue can turn my blade.
It is you who runs, not I. You whose words fail to inspire the conviction that comes with truth. Even should I die here on this field, you will learn I had the right of it one day. May the Father have mercy on
Fair enough. But yeah, anyways. Back to the math, right? So 35 right now. Again, I could have been at 40, and that actually probably would have been a little bit easier if I was going to go the princess route. Not that it actually matters. But, yeah, and that would be lame anyway, right? Because we would have had to turn down Sistina and not recruited her. So that's just not really a viable route to go. But, anyways, yeah, so if we go Lord route, and then basically you have a choice on whether or not to ignore looting or crack down. When you ignore it, you'll get plus 15 to Galvestani, which is gonna, you know, be more than enough to put us over what we need. So yeah, we're at 35 now. Yeah, we'll be at 50 by going that route. And then on the Kryptonite Castle, when we talk about the Forbidden Magic, I'll just basically refuse it and get another 10. So that'll put us at 60, which is, again, more than enough for recruiting Cressida. And then that way I won't need to do the Pirates Graveyard stuff again. If you go down into the Pirates Graveyard and refuse the treasure, you get an extra +5 to Galveston, but that won't be necessary at all. Let's just do the math on if you go Princess, right? So it'll be 35 right now. You'll get an extra 5 for the Princess route, which puts you at 40.
To die at a traitor's hands, then die a traitor myself.
Fair enough. So yeah, 40 if you go Princess, 10 more if you refuse to do the quest, which would put you at 50, and then another 5 for going with the or for not taking the pirate treasure. So that's a way to do it as well. I just think that you know, the Lord route is going to be a lot easier. Look at all that fun stuff. And Sistina is still training as Lich right now. But anyways, alright, that's going to be it for this one. So as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.